Well, it's definitely a very important skill to be able to have, to be able to be alone. It's something that seems to be missing from a lot of people's lives. Well, you are, you're the only one carrying you, ultimately. It's not that other people can't carry you and that you can't share your experiences. Sometimes people want to carry you, but to have a fear of being alone, or to find yourself alone and then to become anxious or nervous or chaotic or distressed, is a problem. For people who want to know peace, it's a problem. So, you have to practice being alone, learn how to be alone, and in that space of aloneness where you can become very quiet and you can just be alone. Once you get connected to that space, people can enter into your aloneness and then leave, and you'll be the same when you're alone versus when you're with those people, if you learn how to maintain your aloneness. Aloneness actually just occurs internally. Aloneness is an internal state. In reality, if somebody's with you, that's you, Like if somebody's physically present with you, in reality, that's one. That's oneness. So what's the difference? If there's two people, but really that's oneness unfolding, happening. One person can be alone in that space, and the other person can feel like they're with someone else. So the difference is what's happening internally within each person. So if one person knows how to maintain an awareness of oneness, then obviously that person is always alone, even in the oneness. Which means aloneness is actually an illusion. There's no such thing. All of life is alone. Even when there's a million people at a concert, it's still one life alone. So what's very essential to get your head around, if you want to put it that way, is what's going on internally. And it's very subtle and very nuanced, but for the majority of the time when you're interacting with other people, you can pretty much guarantee that those people don't think that they're alone. They think that they're an individual in life and that there are lots of other individuals. And so they tend to be consumed by insanity. From the point of view of reality, those people are insane. Let's say those people are consumed by insanity. But to be prepared to be alone all the time, totally self-sustained, self-sufficient, internally, that's when you know you're always alone and you can always be at peace, essentially. So yeah, it's important to get your head around what's going on internally, and to get to grips with that, it's wise to be alone in the normal sense of the word, to be alone by yourself without many other people around, without lots of distractions, so you can get familiar with that space. And then, of course, you see into the nature of your own ego, and you work through all of the various perceptions of insanity within yourself. So that's the path of practice, which I know from personal experience that's what you're interested in.